Eastern Conference Final victory against Indiana, facing the San Antonio Spurs, who defeated Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals. These two meet once again in the championship round at a sold-out AT&T Center. That's where it all begins in Game 1. Let's hear some final words before they took the court.
Make multiple efforts on the offensive end, and you're going to sweat more, and it's going to take some life out of you. So you got to make sure as a coach you monitor guys.
Kawhi Leonard took his time there after the initial drive. That's his first bucket of the game. He was in foul trouble early.
And Mike, what I'm concerned about is injury.
Leonard, three-pointer, puts it in! 7-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Their 11th three-pointer of the game.
For 28 Miami points.
Leonard puts the exclamation point on it. They're shooting 59% from the field. That's their 13th three-pointer. And Ray Allen will just dribble it out. The San Antonio Spurs take Game 1 of the 2014 NBA Finals. Leonard drives, knocked loose, but a foul. Because he's already banged up with his helter-skelter way of playing. Nice quick pass out to Leonard. They've got 8 assists already.
And that's on 9 field goals. I mean, they're doing a great job of picking this Heat defense apart and making the proper decisions. It's the simple plays.
And the finish.
When I was growing up in Martinez, we had low riders all over the place.
Leonard dives on the floor and takes it away for Wade. Splitter down the lane, running layup. Excellent defense from Bosch.
Super aggressive. Also asked about LeBron's or D-Wade's left knee as Parker makes a jump shot. D-Wade late in that half, Mike seemed to tweak that troublesome left knee. He said he did.
There's Leonard left wide open. Open looks from downtown. And the Spurs back up by 1. Five to shoot for Parker. Parker kicks it out. Dial. Now to Leonard for 3.
And that's what you were talking about earlier in the game, Mike. And Kawhi Leonard, a much improved shooter from when he first came into the league, nails a 3 to put them up 4.
Kawhi Leonard off the dribble, drives down, and he gets fouled. Looked like he was about to lose the ball with his left hand, but he got bumped, and they're going to call it to the active shoot. Leonard, again aggressive, count it, and 1. So 2 times with the ball and 2 times taking it to the rim with successful results for San Antonio and Leonard.
A good attack again by Kawhi Leonard. Drives the gap.
Green with another steal. Taken back. Finds Leonard. Danny Green with a huge defensive impact here in the opening minutes.
Same play, 2 straight steals.
And Leonard with the easy hoop, and he's a guy that's still trying to find himself. When you find yourself on the floor with Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan.
Chalmers, who has struggled so far in this series and for much of the playoffs. Leonard again shooting and nails a three-pointer. Leonard now has 10 points in the first 4.5 minutes.
And it came up with a big W on the road in Game 2.
James looking for a whistle, instead a turnover or a missed shot, and San Antonio gets it back.
And you see LeBron getting into the paint. That's good defense. Kawhi Leonard hits the basketball, and Tim Duncan straight up. But one thing on the other end.
Parker looking. Leonard another 3. Puts it in. Kawhi Leonard. 13 points already. We're still in the first quarter with 5.5 to go.
No hesitation at all.
And Parker trying to fight over a screen, call for the foul. That's the 3rd team foul on the Spurs. First on Parker.
San Antonio has to play like that. And then again, that big driving gap, the 3-point play, opportunity, get out on the break after a great steal by Danny Green, and then shoot without hesitation. One of his 2 threes. But the crazy thing is, Mike, as good as Kawhi Leonard has been, LeBron James has 14.
Wild pass out to Mills. Patty Mills finding Leonard in the corner. That's a three. Kawhi Leonard. Most points he's ever scored in any quarter in his brief career, and it's in Game 3 of the finals.
We should put the whole quarter on Sports Center. As far as off every single possession.
Leonard gets it back, fakes the three. James closes out on him. Leonard shoots and hits. Kawhi Leonard, 6 for 6 from the field. He's got 18 points, and the Heat need another timeout as the lead is ballooned to 25.
Well, he got rid of it early, then he respaced. Immediate decision to come off the pick and roll, rise up with 5 on the shot clock, and knocks it home.
Said, shut up, Mark Jackson.
Leonard takes it away from Wade, who thought he was hit. Here comes Green. Leonard, and a blocking foul called on Chalmers. They wanted a continuation, but it came before. And Parker, who was quiet early while his teammates took over.
Very often in the first.
James finds a cutting Wade inside to Lewis. Lewis. And a jump ball. Good defensive play down low. His size of his hands are legendary. They talk all the time about biggest pair of hands in the NBA. Rajon Rondo's another guy with huge hands.
And Mike, that trade that they made 3 years ago on draft night for a beloved George Hill, they needed to get bigger.
Duncan stripped, picked up by Leonard. 7 to shoot. Leonard continues his fabulous night, now 7 of 8 from the field.
And you're talking about giving the Spurs credit. The most impressive thing about that, they identified Kawhi Leonard. They didn't just go get a pick. They identified him.
Well, that's the thing with draft picks. It's one thing to have the draft pick.
The crowd wanted to look like there was some sort of violation unless the ball came out of Leonard's hands, which was hard to see from our angle.
Well, that's what Monty McCutcheon was saying, that the ball was loose.
Fighting over screens, staying connected, and forcing the issue. How about post-up defense? Battle him, get him off of his spot, and then stay into him. Trust the help behind you. It's a tall task. And then when you don't battle him, front him. That's called red. Force the pass over the top. And then there's a foul, but it's no problem because once again, one-on-one defense, no direct line drive, stay down without fouling, force him to give the basketball up. That is beautiful, beautiful defense by Kawhi Leonard.
Anderson is on James now. On Duncan, I should say. Leonard finishes strong with a right hand.
They got Ray Allen on the switch, and Kawhi Leonard attacked the bad angle closeout.
Green launches it up to Duncan. Touch pass, Leonard blocked, but foul from behind. And there's the passing that we saw in the first half from San Antonio. He's Duncan's screen. Leonard on the drive. Kicks it back out. Parker for 3. Puts it in. Tony Parker from downtown off of Leonard's penetration. 5 to shoot. Pass inside for Duncan. Too long. Allen releases down the other end. Allen with the layup. He missed it. Ginobili the rebound. And then got bumped by Wade. And Ginobili will shoot free throws. Allen looked like he had a layup, but obviously the defense there altered the shot, and he couldn't put it down.
Good job again by Kawhi Leonard, not giving up on the play.
Leonard backs in, banks it in. 28 for Leonard, the most he scored in his NBA career, regular season and playoffs. Ginobili nearly traveled. Leonard with 5 to shoot, pulls back. Leonard with 2 to shoot, drives, off balance, draws the foul on James as the shot clock was expiring, and that's 5 fouls on LeBron James. As Leonard hits that, Mills was a second-round pick of Portland. His first 2 years with the Blazers, didn't play much. Had a season in China and then signed as a free agent. Bosh passed down low, deflected by Leonard. Knocked loose and picked up by Green. Diaw has it. A lot of talk last couple of days about Chalmers' struggles. Leonard, beautiful feed to Duncan. Bosh got knocked down. Duncan tripped over him. Despite being the oldest at 38. Green, another three-pointer. Danny Green knocks it down, and a timeout called. Crowd wanted to travel as Birdman in the game. Bumps into Duncan. Leonard drives, trips, falls down, gets it out to Ginobili. Ginobili to Parker. 1 to shoot. Parker just gets it off in time and nails it. Great hustle there as Leonard able to dive on it and kick it out somehow to Ginobili. James is back, by the way. It was just a bathroom break. He's at the rim, misses. Leonard the rebound. Players crashing to the floor. Leonard inside layup off the mark, but a foul.
Make plays and seek rotation.
Anderson blocked from behind by Leonard. On the second attempt, the foul as Bonner banged into him. James lost it off the dribble. Leonard, good quick pass ahead to Mills. Battier in pursuit, but Patty Mills too quick. Off the turnover, San Antonio, they did it in game 3 and puts them back up by 9 here. Bosh inside to Wade. Wade spins, blocked by Leonard. His second rejection. Leonard now pulls up the other way. Last year he set a finals record for most threes in a final series. Leonard, the drive and finish.
I like the move.
Chalmers and Cole both have struggled. Duncan to Leonard, stripped and foul. Not that time. Leonard on the follow. Kawhi Leonard throws it down, and it's a 22-point game. And boos now from the Heat fans. How about this?
No white jerseys, trying to get the rebound. Who, what, where, when, and Kawhi.
8 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. But he was not on his game in the first half. No question about that. Thank you, Doris. Chalmers the drive, blocked by Leonard. That's his 3rd rejection of the game.
Big hand Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard from the elbow jumper is good. A double-double for Kawhi Leonard. 10 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, and 3 block shots. Duncan up top, Leonard. Leonard for 3. Puts it in. Kawhi Leonard from downtown. Largest lead of the night. And here come the boos again as San Antonio goes up by 24. Another incredible performance on the road by the Spurs.
And this time it's at both ends of the floor. The defense.
Did they win the championship in the lockout year?
Leonard floats to the basket. Back up to 24. 15 points, 12 boards for Leonard.
One of the lockout years. If you were ever to try to zone a team, I'm not sure this wouldn't be the team to try to zone, even with their passing and shooting.
Parker spins and gets bumped. And Parker's going to go back to the line. He grabs his right leg. Patty Mills nearly stolen. Leonard gets it back. Leonard on the drive, tried to jam it and got fouled. Leonard looking for the tomahawk. Instead, he'll get a trip to the free throw line.
And big hands wanted a big finish.
Leonard's jump shot. 18 points for Leonard. 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Leonard stays with the play and finishes strong. 20 for Leonard.
By Tim Duncan alone was incredible. Sprinted the floor, just made a play.
How about Leonard taking it away from Wade? His 3rd steal to go along with 3 blocks. Parker. Duncan tips it. Leonard comes up with a loose ball and fouled by Wade. Another excellent performance from Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, we'll have a timeout.
Big guys pay attention. So Duncan runs the floor and also making plays, and we're seeing quite a bit of that to start this ballgame.
Allen, good defense to force Parker the other way. Leonard will try a 3. Their first field goal, nearly 5 minutes in. What a turnaround for Kawhi Leonard. Ginobili fires it to Leonard. Leonard gets a good look. That's a 3. 9-0 run. And a 16-point lead is cut to 7. Danny Green also back in along with Parker. Leonard goes at Wade, sidesteps, feed inside to Splitter. And Splitter's become very adept at finishing in traffic. Leonard shoots early and gets hit by Battier. Second foul on Battier. And Kawhi Leonard.
Thank you, Mike.
Alley-oop, Diaw to Leonard. Thank you, Doris. A beautiful feed from Boris Diaw, who has the most assists of anybody in these finals.
Good execution.
5 to shoot. Leonard does and hits. Kawhi Leonard off to an excellent start. He's got 12 points, 5 rebounds.
We have watched this young man blossom during these finals.
Up on him. Lewis sets a good screen. James drives, can't finish. Leonard the rebound. Leonard for 3. Bang! First lead of the game for the Spurs.
Good job coming up with the rebound, pushing it, getting the Miami Heat defense on their heels, steps in rhythm with extreme confidence for the long ball. This crowd has gone crazy.
A special young player going to turn 23.
You can't hold it.
Wade goes to Duncan. Duncan offers the shot. Diaw the rebound.
Eric Spoelstra upset. Thought it should have been contact. That's good contest by Tim Duncan. But I will say that left hand is on the lower body, but great job of contesting with the right hand.
Stolen by Leonard. 2-on-1. Leonard, the drive, blocked but foul. Kawhi Leonard, the anticipation. The 8th Miami turnover as Wade picks up his second foul.
A stop and it turns into 2 stops. Then you can establish a rhythm.
Leonard shields the ball with his body and lays it in. By the way, that Heat basket by Box, that's their first points of the half.
He's done it all. Great job moving without the basketball, gets the lob. How about you give him too much space? Makes you pay the price. Push the ball in transition because he establishes a rhythm. Again, plenty of space. And then a great job of turning the corner, using his body, finishing. Old man said variety is the spice of life. And Kawhi is showing off.
His 9th board of the game. Leonard pushes out to Ginobili. Puts it in. What an avalanche from San Antonio. A 21-point lead. As Leonard knocks it down, Uncle Danny is very proud of his nephew here tonight.
Extremely proud. And I saw somebody compare him, and I think it's right. Eddie Howe.
Leonard. And a foul against Miami. You remember, it's going to be in the act of shooting. For the teams and the coaching staff on these two, we still have 5.9 remaining. And the final seconds set to tick off. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
Kawhi Leonard. The fans of San Antonio know how great you are, and now the whole world does. You are the 2014 Bill Russell MVP.
Kawhi Leonard, if I had told you when the NBA Finals began that you would be the most valuable player of this series, you would have said what?
Man, I would have told you was lying or something. But right now, it's just surreal to me. I had a great group of guys behind me, just pushing me, just wanted me to do, just be aggressive in the game, and they just helped me out.
Now, everybody knows the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have a big 3. Why were you the guy in this finals?
Man, I'm not sure. I guess I just, they seen they have the talent. I could go out there every night, and they just told me I got to keep being aggressive every night for us to win this series. They all pushed me. Coach Pop pushed me. The fans pushed me. And I just want to thank God, my parents, and everybody.
It's okay to smile now, Kawhi.
Say that again.
It's okay to smile now.
Man, it's all surreal to me right now.
Well, congratulations, Kawhi Leonard. is the youngest Finals MVP since 1998.